All right. Yet another warm-up. Yet another day. Where are we? 227. 227. Interesting. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. I wonder what I will be drawing today. This is madness. Or maybe I will be drawing something that I want to draw. Or a random topic. I was thinking for the next season, I really need to help with someone who knows bots and Twitch. Because I was thinking, you know, what if we can do it like you suggest the topics and the bot, you suggest the topics with a command and the bot collects them and selects randomized like on the list. I think that would be cool if you could just, you know, like type apostrophe topic and then blueberry, whatever, and then out of all the suggestions, when the command is like pick, the bot will pick a topic from the list. I think that would be cool. 3CH? Boss. Come on. That's Vile's construction, right? And I was even around when he figured that out and when he programmed the first version of 3CH. And I actually drew for 3CH at the very beginning. That's how old I am. And that wasn't the first version either. There was a lot of other ideas of a random topic generator before that. And what's his name? Levi. Right? Captain Boss, yeah. Yeah. But I mean old as in industry, in the industry old. David Levi, yeah. 3CH is a random generator, and you can have like slots for it. So it's like first, second, third, and it's like adjectives. I don't know the English words for them. So it's like a list of blue, red, stinky, tall, and then there's like subjects like robot, zombie, gorilla, whatever, and then another one like in the bush, on the plane, in the darkness or whatever, and then you click generate and you get like the blue cybernetic ninja shoots laser beams in the desert, and then you go, okay, and you get a random topic that way. Oh, Café Salé, yeah. I like that French form. They're always like insane. Their art books are amazing. A topic. Give me a suggestion. What should I draw? I'll draw it. Any topic. The first tier. All right. Captain Boss, 15 years ago. That's cool. Yeah, Café Salé. I love those. The French are always. The first tier by Zealin. 64. 64-bits Zealin. That sounds like a knockoff console. Alright. let's start. Okay, so the first tier, I obviously went more painterly in my mind. The first tier. Let's go painterly. A witch and a velociraptor. So I'm gonna go cold, light, warm, shadows. The first tier. I saw. This is gonna be a bit tricky to kind of get down correctly, but I saw like it's a sad painting, right? And what I saw was a woman holding her dead child. The idea, right? The narrative is like there's a shadow cast on her face, and how I wanted to show that the child is dead. Horrible, dark topic. Like the mother has the hand in front of the eyes of the baby. Like the baby is there, the mouth. So it's like the child is dead and she's shedding her first tear, like at the moment of losing the baby. Laser bag, yeah, good morning. There you go. So if you're gonna have a shitty day, blame Zeolin. Zeolin said the random topic of the first tier, so it's not my fault. You know, it's Zeolin. So talk to Zeolin, okay? I'm already struggling a little bit with like my thoughts for the palette. Like I want this cold light, right? Like the sun isn't warm, meaning, you know, she's lost her baby. And I'm trying to think about the past warm-ups, the study Mondays we've done with from the color beautiful. It's called Beautiful Color references, where like the soft hard edges, the kind of tone pops in the palette, and I'm just trying to kind of formulate what the move is, right? Zeolin. No, yes, I'm joking. Don't give Zeolin shit. It's a lovely topic which generates a lovely idea. And not all ideas, I kind of like that brown in there. Not all ideas are happy. There could be a great idea in a sad painting as well. So don't rain on Zeolin's parade, please. It's a cool topic, I'd say. It's a cool topic. So I started formulating or visualizing season 5 graphics, display graphics. They're not going to be dramatically different. I'm going to move around a few things, making a little things a bit different, but still stay the same. What will change, though, is the intro and outro. That's going to change. Obviously, it's always fun to do. And they're going to be represented with new graphics from the previous season and all that. And also, I'm going to try to fix the subscription animation a little bit more differently. I'm gonna try my best to figure out a few things. I'm not really sure how to do it, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to figure out. I got some smaller big ideas for season 5, but like I said, most likely for season 5 it's gonna kind of be trickle updates. It's not gonna be all at once because of time and all that. And I run this ship solo. But season 5 is gonna happen. I hopefully come Monday we're gonna have season 5 with new graphics and new intro and outro. But I'm not sure if I will be able to make it just yet in time because of weekend. I kind of like this a little bit better, but it's a bit dead, washed out. How about we do that, but switch the red, maybe desaturate the red. No, it saturated the reds. Let's see where this leads us. And also, that being said, season 5 coming. On a fun notice, I posted about this the other day, but I'm going to be on a guy's podcast tonight at 7 UK time, where we're going to talk. I guess he's going to ask me questions about how I design and things like that. His name is Darko Markovic. He goes by the name Darmar. He's industrial designer, so he designs a lot of sci-fi stuff and cars. He used to be car designer, working on sports cars, and he migrated to being a kind of 3D concept artist. So he does some really cool stuff, and I'll be on his YouTube podcast tonight, 7 UK time. I posted the link on my Twitter and on my Facebook. So if you're interested, would love to have you there. Ask me questions. Oh man. Woman, you are not beautiful. I'm losing some of that idea of that blue light. I'm messing around too much. I'm not thinking about what I'm painting. Eric, yeah. No, I mean, he's gonna ask me questions, obviously. But yeah, I think while he's interviewing, anyone can ask questions as well, which is pretty cool, you know, which I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be a fun interview. I like all of his other interviews. He's done 18 of them already. It's usually 1 hour long talks or interviews, so it's going to be cool. Kind of kick back a bit, talk to him. He's a great artist, by the way. You should check him out. Also, he's making his own book. It's going to be released this year, I believe, called Project 44. A book full of his own designs and world building ideas. So looking forward to buy his book and see what he's come up with. He's gonna do a Kickstarter for it as well. So obviously I'm gonna make sure to help him with traffic. He's a friend of mine, so I'm gonna help him with traffic by posting links to his Kickstarter when it goes live, obviously. I think his plan is to have it go live after the summer at some point. It's a really cool book. What he's shown online is already really good, and it's a big old fat book, so it's he's only showed a little bit online of all the content in the book. It's gonna be cool. I can show you. So this is his art station. So he does a lot of Inside 44, sorry, not Project 44, Inside 44. So he does a lot of these kind of things. So the book will be full of stuff like this. Hard surface stuff, yeah. Nice. It's going to be very nice, actually. For me, personally, I'm a little bit on the fence about his designs. It's because you don't see the whole project in its entirety. He's only posted a little bit of few updates here and there. So I'm really intrigued to see how it all connects, as an art director, to see, how he's bridging the different styles between factions and so on. According to him, there's different, factions in the world, and they all look different, and they all design differently. So that's going to be cool to kind of deep dive. See what he's been cooking. So that's going to happen at 7 o'clock at tonight, UK time. I will be on his podcast. It's a Dharmar. Let me actually find you the exact link. Here you see. There's the direct link if you want to click the reminder, so you won't miss it, so you'll get notified. gonna be good fun. He had some really good artists on there, actually. You're in bed already, Laser Bang Bang, at 8 o'clock? Wow. That is really good boy. It's amazingly good boy. Impressively good. Wait, you got an iPad for being a good boy, or you got an iPad for looking at things in bed? Or both? There's many layers there you could peel. Go in bed and keep drawing. It's pretty cool though. Hey Fight Milk, how's it going? How are you? You'll get the new iPad, Laser Backpack. Gang. Yeah, I want iPad. I think that would be really cool. I mean, it would be just yet another toy. But what I enjoy with iPads is that they're smaller and compact, and they are quite clean in terms of their function and functionality. I have Mobile Studio Pro, a Wacom one, but it's PC. It is more like a actual laptop, so it's not so scaled down and basic like an iPad is. You know, an iPad is singular in its function, which is kind of attractive in that sense, that it's not so much more, it's not more than what's in the box, you know. Captain Boss, that's nice. I do like myself some trolls, and your troll was very nice. Best Cintiq for bed. Yeah. I mean, this is the Mobile Studio Pro I got from Golden Ticket. It's a bit too big to be as easy as an iPad, and it's also running Windows, and you know, I don't know. I like the fact that it is a mobile studio. I like the fact that it is powerful and dynamic, and you can, you know, it is a PC, so that's my preferred operating system. But what's cool with, like I said, with an iPad is that it's just this simple one layer to it, and that's great for just unlocking and sketching, and you don't need to go through all the hoops of a PC, you know. Yeah, the autonomy, and it is a little bit different. It's a little bit, it's significantly more simple, but I think for that instance of what you use it for, I think that's ideal. If you want a mobile studio and work while traveling, I would say iPad isn't as ideal, because I would feel held back by the simplicity. But just taking the iPad and sketch in bed or on the sofa, that kind of accessibility, I think, is ideal. But I would never take an iPad Pro if I'm on the move to do work. Like, I would never do that. I would rather take the Mobile Studio, you know, because it is a powerful PC with everything that you need inside of it. Much more than so than an iPad. iPad is great for, like, sketch tool. But I tried both, and I mean, I tried iPad Pro for like 15 minutes at IFCC this year. I would love to try more. I actually wouldn't mind an iPad to sketch on. But like I said, I already have a Mobile Studio, so why, you know, do I really need another toy? Yes. When you're rolling in that money. No, I'm not. But toys are always good fun. You know. Hey Kirill, welcome. How's the job hunting going, by the way? You got hired, didn't you? Kirill, yeah, iPad and Mobile Studio Pro, kind of difference. Fight Milk, so a bit off topic. You asked before. Evan stream, but I'm curious to take on what's your idea how you avoid being a midwife between ideas you've seen before. Approbation, cool, congrats. Laser bang bang, yeah. Fight Milk. So the answer to that would be, obviously I would have a better answer if I would be able to think, but the gut reaction would be, you have to try to be pragmatic about the way you construct the ideas. And by that I mean, boil down your approach to design so you're not only designing on emotion. If you design with the process in mind and the way you construct the ideas, obviously first idea is hard to get, you know, like how do I do a cool dragon, or how do I do a nice looking sci-fi soldier or whatever. You first have to come up with the idea that's intriguing, right? On paper is a dragon will always be a dragon. You can't escape that fact. But when you're pragmatic in the approach, you can go, okay, so this dragon, in this design, I will mix these elements into it because I like the combination of these elements. One element could be pose, for example. It doesn't necessarily need to be like fire, ice, water in that sense, but you could go like pose, like I want this pose. This pose could be cool, and it could separate a dragon from another dragon, or the treatment of it, or the skin, or So as long as you deconstruct your imagination into the way that you can tangibly touch on a design, it'll be a lot easier to design something that's unique every time rather than regurgitate a previous design. Even though it's in the exact same topic, you can force a design into a different room, if you so may, by forcing, by arranging the idea or the presentation of the design in a way where it doesn't touch upon the same one. So, for example, if you design a character, you give them 3 options. Each of the options are ticking the box for the brief. Let's say a hero character with a big sword, right? But a hero character with a big sword can essentially be absolutely whatever. There's nothing that defines what that is except that those high level ideas need to be represented, right? Then you can go, what is a big sword? What is a hero? And then each version of those that you design as a design suggestion, you can widely push to each direction. And when you're always doing that, and when you're always trying to quantify what an idea is and separate them from each other so that each idea is equally unique, you're never going to struggle with how do I design something that's unique, because you're constantly doing that. And even though, let's say I would draw a hero every day for a month, there would be similarities because of the brief, but ideally you'd constantly be able to do something different, because you can always swap building blocks of the idea. White, black, fire, ice, and even within those categories you have multiple different solutions: dirty ice, clear ice, crystal ice. So that's kind of, as long as you're pragmatic, you can always, if you understand your design principles and you understand how to design with shape, color, materials, and all these things that you need to be a strong designer, there shouldn't be ever an issue with having unique solutions to a design. You just need to be aware of what you're doing and not design on emotion, or find a sweet spot in between the two. Hey, Rib, how's it going? Thanks, Laser Bang Bang. Have a great day. Did that make sense, Fight Milk? Was that an okay answer? And if you got more questions, make sure you go there at 7 o'clock tonight. Fight Milk. Join I will be on a podcast tonight at 7 UK time, talking about design. So go and ask all the questions you want. The more the merrier, actually. Everyone, click that link, go and put reminder on and join the talk. It's open for questions during the interview, or it's a podcast. So if if you have any questions, just go while it's live and shout them out. Yeah, so today the topic was the first tear, and I took it to a dark place where a mother lost his child, and this is the moment of realization that she's lost the child, and the first tear is falling. First of many, I assume, as losing a child is probably one of the shittiest things that can happen to a human. From a parent's point of view, for sure. RIP. Okay. It was an interesting painting process. I wouldn't say I'm happy with the result per se. I kind of messed around a lot, but there's something also in it that I do like. But there's too many things that I don't like for me to be happy with it. But it's a good sketch. It's a good warm-up. Definitely made me think a bit more about colors and constructing an image, which is good. And now I feel ready to tackle the day. Kirill, yes, it is the topic of nightmares, especially if you are a parent. I got 2 kids, so I know. Let's see who's online and who we can raid. What's Aki doing? What's Tofu Senshi doing? She's drawing some weird llama. Let's raid Tofu Senshi. I haven't raided her in a while. Is that how you spell it? With a C? Not with a C. Right, so tonight at 7 I'm going to be on Dharmar's podcast. Make sure you join. We're going to raid Tofu Senshi. Good streamer. Make sure you give her some love. Have a great day. Good night. And see you tomorrow for another warm-up. Bye everyone.